Hey guys, how you doing? It is July 8th, 2010, and I've not going to read an article this video. I just want to vent a little bit, and I've looked through several articles and over the past week, and a lot of the ones I'm running into um, have to relate with what is going on down in the Gulf. Um, you know, there's a lot of things going on, and it makes my mind constantly goes back to what happened on 9/11. You know, in the days and weeks and months and years to follow 9/11, okay, there's a lot of things that people caught, okay, that the people that were responsible for the event, if they had a choice, none of the information that these people received or captured on film and quotes from people in speeches, they would have got rid of the information, okay, or somehow buried it in the back room somewhere. But this oil spill that's going on down in the Gulf, it reminds me of that. But this time, I think they want to run a tighter ship, if you will. They want to put the squeeze a little tighter so that much information doesn't get out like it did at 9/11. Because what got out, the information that was put out there by a lot of different people on the events of 9/11 proves without a shadow of a doubt that 9/11 was an inside job. Okay? They don't want that to happen with this oil spill. And I know this might be a little radical for some of you, but it's true. They would not be hiding the entire Gulf if that wasn't so. Reporters would be able to do their job. They would be able to go down there, write articles, take pictures, film, but they're not being able to. You know, you've heard about the law that was just passed, a new rule, if you will, that if you get within 65 feet of a boom or an oil-soaked bird or a part of the beaches that are where they have their workers, you can, and you're taking pictures, you can be fined, you can be put in jail, you can have $40,000 fine slapped on you. Okay, this all spells inside job to me. Okay, and even if it wasn't, say, done and caused by somebody on the inside that knew the ins and outs of how oil rigs worked and rigged this, okay, if you will. Even if it wasn't done there, then why are they hiding the catastrophe that's down there now? I mean, why can't things just be open and transparent and they work together with what's going on there with the media, okay, and crews helping out? I mean, there's fishermen wanting to help and do things, and they're not able to. They're not reporting on the people getting sick. They're not reporting on the extensiveness of Corexit 9500 and what it does, okay, and what it did to people in the Exxon Valdez, killing all those people years later. There's no transparency whatsoever, okay? It doesn't exist down there. And I'm frustrated with it. I know being frustrated with it doesn't do any good. That's why I started YouTube, to kind of express, how I feel on issues, and that's what I'm doing now. I read an article called the BP/government police state. That's what I see. A reporter going down there taking pictures of a refinery owned by BP gets pulled over by Homeland Security, gets his pictures looked at, and gets pulled over by a BP thug and says, what are you doing? Hand us the pictures. They wanted to check everything out, and he had to hand everything over. A private company, somebody that works for a private company, has the ability to pull somebody over and check out pictures taken from public land, public property. And it sounds like, let me see your papers, you know. There's just, it's Orwellian, I guess. I don't know how else to explain it. And, you know, where's the pictures of the birds that are soaked in oil? Because you can't have an oil spill the size of Florida or probably even half the Gulf by now. And I heard a comment also it was a comment on, somebody put out a video and I think it was on the oil spill, and somebody from North Carolina said they had oil on the beach. I mean, has it gone down around the bottom of Florida and started up already? You know, we don't know what's down there because it corrects it. If I'm right about this, it attaches to the oil and sinks it, most of it. So we really don't know how much is there. Okay? I don't know. There's just more to this. Obviously, there's more to this than meets the eye. And I think we need to be on our toes about this. You know, with all the things that happen in life, you know, you get up, you go to work, you lose a sense of what's really going on in this world. I mean, it's almost seems like it's a facade to get up and go to work, and if you have a job, to get up and go to work, come home and you know, or go to a softball game and come home, go to bed, get up, do it all over again, while all this stuff is going on behind the scenes down there in the Gulf, and it's devastating people, it's devastating wildlife, and then they set a date. We're gonna have it capped or closed off in 30 days. I mean, give me a break. I mean, if you can tell us a date, then cap it now. I mean, you're drilling relief wells. What's that gonna do? You know, if the seafloor is fractured in 18 different places and it's spewing out 100 to 200,000 barrels per day. I mean, you're not going to stop that. It's a lie. They're going to use it. They're not going to let this catastrophe go to waste. They're not going to. Okay, they have an agenda and they want to fulfill it. And like what one tuber says, these elitists, they have one foot in the grave and they want to see some population reduction. Okay, they want to see the implementation of what it says on the Georgia Guidestones. Okay, and what they have in all their writings. They want to see the population reduced. They want to turn this country into a third world country. They want to see World War III. They want to see the collapse of the dollar. Okay, they want to see these things. And they're pushing for that. And Henry Kissinger says Obama's the man. He's the dude that can make this work. You know, you have Obama frenzy in a lot of different countries. You know, he's like a world leader. I don't know. It's nuts. But anyway, just a little rant, guys. A little venting. Frustrated. But, you know, along with the bad, and I do believe that we're in a time of trouble. We're going into a time of trouble that this nation has never seen, to be honest. I'm being honest with you guys. This is the way I feel. We're headed for hard times, not only economically, but things that have to do with our unalienable rights. As human beings, we're given rights, and those are being squashed and taken away. And you can see it with this BP oil spill. Our sovereignty is being ripped from us. I better cut this, guys. It's probably a little long. Anyway, take care. God bless. Stay on your toes. Be awake. Be aware of what's going on, so you can make intelligent decisions. Okay? Tell people about it. Slowly start introducing them to what truth is. And anyway, take care. God bless. And stay informed. Okay? An informed populace is dangerous.